For Wall Street Media, I'm Mike, I'm here with Doug, and we'll help you make money in the stock market with information you can't find anywhere else.
I have an idea for a much better show. I think we should broadcast the 30 seconds of remarks before we begin,
I think today we shouldn't.
Weisenheimer. What do you have for us?
We have management changes provided by Liberum Research. First up is DSW, ticker DSW. Announced the appointment of Michael McDonald as President and Chief Executive Officer, assuming the position from Mr. Schottenstein, who will retain the role of chairman.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, every one of the models that we've ever had in here or bumped into anywhere, DSW is like crack for women, man.
You traded them a couple of times, right?
A bunch of times, very successfully. But I'll tell you what, a little rocky road at the moment. They just reported earnings. Sales were down. They're going to open a lot less stores this year than they did before. They have to hold on to their money.
That was expected, right? I mean,
yeah, but they're in a capital crunch. The company that owns most of them, like 2/3 of them, it is really tight with the money right now. Okay, and I think that's the big concern here. That's obviously, if it's not, it should be. Women love shoes more than anything else in the world, and they love these guys because they're always to convince them that it's a sale, but it's a nice, clean-looking store and everything. Right? What a perfect thing to be in. But these are tough times, people. I walked around New York Saturday, man, and it looks like a neutron bomb hit with so much stuff closed or closing soon. And for real closing soon. And these guys, their parent has some money troubles at the moment, so, you know.
Not good.
Yeah, not good. But I will get into them again. They've always been pretty well managed.
Great. Next up is Synex Corporation, ticker SNX, announced that Jim Estill, President and Chief Executive Officer of Synex Canada Limited, plans to resign at the end of May 2009. Mitchell Martin, President of Synex Canada Limited, will assume Mr. Estill's responsibilities.
Yep, and up 4% because that's a nice, smooth way to do it.
Great. Skilled Healthcare Group, ticker SKH, announced that the company hired Kelly Gill as Executive Vice President. Due to extensive travel and a desire to spend more time with his family, Mark Worthley, Chief Executive Officer of Ancillary, submitted his resignation to the company on March 23, 2009. CONN Inc., ticker CONN, announced that the board of directors appointed Timothy Frank to become Chief Executive Officer effective June 2nd, 2009, completing the previously announced transition. That's all we have for management changes.
CONN's just reported earnings, right? And they're up 13% today, but this is a huge mistake that uninformed people and people playing with other people's money, you know, like ignorant institutional investors that have your hedge fund, your life insurance, little things like that, is this company's sales profits were way down over last year, but they beat the street's estimates, right? So they're way up today. And this is foolish. If a company is making less profit, they're worth less. That's bad. Okay, you heard it from your Uncle Doug first. Now,
here we go.
Pointed over that. I wanted to hit the one yesterday to right field. Okay, on the ETFs and knock them out of the park. $6 a share. If you're a smarty and you follow me for free on Twitter, you'll see me and my pals from Stock Twits, and you can see all the trades in real time. Made $6 a share yesterday. If you have too much money, don't watch. I sold my FAS this morning today, the financial...
So you like FAS now?
I liked it briefly. I bought it yesterday and sold it today, made 60 cents a share. I dislike GameStop. They reported better than expected, and I tried to be cute, bought them in pre-market. It went up. I missed the pop, right? Had a phone call from an important client. Missed the pop, came back down. It was an expensive phone call, right? And it sold off. I averaged down. I lost 50 cents. I sold my CHL, China Mobile, for $1 a share, which I like very much, but I think they're taking a pop. Their central banker just came out a couple of minutes ago. Again, he already said this week, man, it's coming fast and furious, man. China's going to run the world, and the U.S. is going to continue to head towards third worlddom.
You were really long in China Mobile, right?
So yes, I was. And I'm going.
You sold them all, or?
No, China Mobile, I sold all of it, yeah. Okay. I had a nice, healthy position. I'm going to buy some more. I'll buy them again. I think there's going to be dips.
Okay.
But the China central banker came out earlier this week and said that they don't think the dollar should be the reserve currency anymore. And then came out today and said they have a stimulus that actually does work. And they do. I've been telling you, they are better than the clowns you have in Washington, the incompetent idiots. They cut taxes. What's that make people do? Invest and spend.
Right.
And what's that do? Help the economy. Our clowns are going to raise taxes like crazy.
You would think it's not that difficult, right? I mean,
It's not that difficult, but see, they're enemies of America. The you idiots elected. I voted very strongly against every Democrat in my life. I hope I wish they would just take your money, but the problem is they want to take mine. I bought some biotechs today. I think biotech's going to be the next revolution. I bought some SGEN. Right, I like their pipeline. They've got a whole bunch of stuff in the pipeline. And I bought PARD. When you can see the prices, I post them in real time on Twitter. Come back to the website and follow on Twitter. They have a drug that's working, and they've got their final phase 3 trial is full now, and they get the data out this summer, right? And it's working for like serious disease that the other cures don't work for.
Okay.
Right. So I really like that. You know, you got a couple months wait and cross and hope that it works in phase 3. For biotech investing, you need to have a basket. You don't put all your eggs into one. I bought a tiny bit of it, and you know, if it hits it over the park, right, which I've done with biotechs, it's great. But you got to figure you're not going to do it with every one, so you need to have, you know.
Most of them will stay or even lose money.
Yeah. There's a nasty fight for Avigen this morning where a hedge fund is trying just to get them and liquidate them, and the board, another company wants to buy them, right? And they may end up liquidated, and they have some interesting things that they're working on now.
They will probably be bought by other companies at that point.
Yeah, but they're going to be liquidated, and it's not going to be the same because you don't have the same people always managing the whole program. They've been in with it the whole time.
Right.
Anyhow, gang, that's what we're doing.
Okay.
Tough times. You got Jimmy Carter, too, in office. He's terrible. Everyone he appoints is a criminal, a crook, or an incompetent. I'm long China, long biotechs at the moment, and trading, making profits.
All right. That's all we have for now. We're here every day at Wall Street Media. You can find us directly at wsmco.com. Thanks.